Here's an update you would have never expected from Amazon. Their newest Kindle update is now going to make old Kindles unusable. That's right, corporate greed is now ruining gifts you got from years ago. Imagine someone buys you a Kindle 10 years ago. It still works perfectly. You still read on it every night. And then a company just decides, yeah, we're done supporting that. Now your device can't download books anymore. It has now become a paperweight. That's exactly what Amazon is planning on doing to their Kindles. This is why people get so frustrated with corporations and even burn them down. Not just unfair wages, but being treated unfairly as customers too. Today we're looking at the story about Amazon Kindle devices because the situation has a lot of people upset. I'm going to read a part of the article, then show a quick news clip, and talk about why this is a bigger issue than just old technology being updated. According to the New York Post, Amazon is ending support for older Kindle devices released in 2012 or earlier, starting May 20th, 2026. That means these devices will no longer be able to purchase, borrow, or download new books from the Kindle store. Users can still read books they already downloaded, but if the device is reset or deregistered, it basically becomes unusable. Amazon says these devices have been supported for 18 to 14 years and that technology has moved forward and they're offering promotions to upgrade newer models. But many users are angry because their devices still work perfectly fine and they feel like they're being pushed to buy a new hardware. This is what Amazon says. Dear customer, thank you for being a long-time Kindle customer. We're glad our devices have served you well for as long as they have. Starting May 20th, 2026, 14 to 18 years after their initial launches, we are discontinuing support for Kindle devices released in 2012 or earlier. Here's what this means for you. You can continue to read books already downloaded on these devices, but you will not be able to purchase, borrow, or download additional books on them after that date. If you register or factory reset these devices, you will not be able to re-register or use these devices in any way. Affected devices include Kindle first and second generation, Kindle DX and DX Graphite, Kindle Keyboard, Kindle 4, Kindle Touch, Kindle 5, Kindle Powerwhite first generation. That is about 11 devices that are now going to be discontinued and not being usable because of this newest update. Do you think that's fair? You bought this yourself, or you bought this for, let's say, your significant other, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and now this shit don't work no more just because Amazon decided to update it? What kind of shit is that?
But the core experience of discovering and downloading new books on the device itself will effectively end. Amazon says it is offering discounts to help users upgrade to the newer models. However, many customers are reportedly not convinced about this. Several long-time users have voiced frustration online, questioning why fully functional devices are being pushed out. There's also a warning issued by Amazon. Resetting these older devices to factory settings could actually render them unusable. This move also raises a larger question. As technology evolves rapidly, consumers increasingly find their working devices becoming obsolete, not because they're broken, but because support simply disappears.
This is the problem with modern technology and corporations. Not everything needs to be connected to the internet or constantly updated. Imagine if your Game Boy or any other system just stopped working because of an update and no fault of your own. A Kindle's job is simple. Read books. That's it. It doesn't need social media. It doesn't need AI. It doesn't need software updates every 2 weeks, every 2 years, every 2 months. And when companies remove support from devices that still work, it's called planned obsolescence. The device didn't break. The battery didn't die, the screen didn't stop working, the company just decided to stop supporting it. The company decided it doesn't want you, the purchaser, the customer, using their device anymore and for you to buy a new one. That's where people start feeling like corporations care more about profits than customers. This goes back to the most recent event that happened with the man burning down the factory. He felt things were unfair, he made them fair for himself. And this ties into a bigger issue. When workers complain about wages or treatment, companies often say there's no money. But then you see decisions like this that push customers to buy new products, creating more electronic waste and forcing upgrades. It creates frustration on both sides. Workers feel underpaid, customers feel pushed around, and corporations keep making decisions that look like they only care about profits. Now, obviously, nobody should be doing anything crazy or illegal, but situations like this show why people feel angry and powerless in the first place. When your job treats you unfairly and the products you buy get shut down even when they still work, it builds resentment. Planned obsolescence has become so normal in technology, phones, tablets, laptops, and now even e-readers are being phased out even when they still function. Not everything needs internet connection or constant updates. Some devices should still just work until they physically break. A Kindle from 2010 reading books is not hurting anyone, but cutting support pushes people into buying something new whether they want to or not. And at the end of the day, this isn't just about Kindles, it's about how corporations handle long-term customers and technology. Because when perfectly good devices stop working due to policy instead of hardware, people start questioning the system. Let me know what you'll think in the comments below. Is it just normal tech progress, or is this corporate greed and planned obsolescence? I'm telling you right now, my Nintendo DS still works. I'm still playing my PlayStation 2, my PlayStation 3, and my PlayStation 4. I don't even connect them to internet anymore. I can just plug something in and play it. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.